It's breaking down girls like her that's the best part. That kind of interest in...
Don't you dare finish that sentence. Seriously, give it a rest.
Come here. Meow.
When you become a working adult, you often spend more time at the office than you do at home. Because of that, it's not uncommon in this country to spend more time with your coworkers than with your own family. And now, before my very eyes, are my handsome and beautiful colleagues, a sight that has become part of my daily life.
Hey, Suzuka, we're having a department drinking party this Friday. You should come too.
I'm sorry, I won't be attending.
If they just kept quiet, you'd think this handsome man and beautiful woman were a perfect match. But this is just how things are around here.
Section Chief Morikawa, here are the documents you requested.
Thank you, Kijima. You're a lifesaver. The woman who slipped past the advances of our handsome colleague and delivered these documents to me with a cool expression is Suzuka Kijima. This cool junior of mine is 28 years old and joined our company 3 years ago. She's exceptionally talented at her job and handles everything flawlessly. She hardly ever makes mistakes. She's an incredible person who has completely won the trust of her colleagues.
Section Chief Morikawa, I overheard you talking about the drinking party earlier.
Oh yeah, I heard. It's okay if you don't come, so don't worry about it.
Thank you very much. I'll get back to my work then.
As if relieved by my approval, her expression softened just a tiny bit before she briskly walked back to her desk. Though some whisper that she's always expressionless and hard to read, no one criticizes her because of her diligence. And that's how she earned the nickname the cool and mysterious expressionless Madonna.
What a cool little kitten she is today.
This handsome but unfortunate guy, who looks like he's about to say what an interesting woman, is Ryuki Kajiyama. He seems to have taken a liking to Kijima, and has apparently asked her out for meals many times. His track record is a string of spectacular failures. It seems he hasn't succeeded even once. If you don't cut it out soon, I'm gonna sue you for sexual harassment on Kijima's behalf.
Hey, I don't say it directly to her. I'm sure she doesn't think of it that way.
He's my coworker, Haruichi Morikawa, and like me, he's also a 30-year-old section chief in the sales department. We're on the same track for promotions, but he's so annoying that I've been thinking I want to beat him lately.
It's breaking down girls like her that's the best part. That kind of interest in...
Don't you dare finish that sentence. Seriously, give it a rest. According to him, Kijima is a rare woman who doesn't even bat an eye when he, the most handsome guy in the company, asks her out. He's fallen for her, and that's why he's constantly hitting on her.
Don't look so scary. It's just pitiful when a completely average guy like you, upper middle at best, makes a face like that.
I don't need your opinion, and if you're gonna say that, how about you try not to make me make that face in the first place? And stop forcing her to go to drinking parties or on dates. It's so outdated. I'm guessing Kijima is the type of person who likes to keep her work and private life completely separate.
Don't worry. Sooner or later, I'll gently melt Suzuka's frozen heart. My passionate embrace will make her blush, no doubt. Well, with that said, you just keep blowing away at your work and focus on supporting me.
I really wish this guy would just get himself sued. And on top of that, this cheesy move. That's cheesy harassment right there. Don't you dare hold a rose. Seeing him pull out a rose from God knows where and hold it to his lips, I hardened my resolve to definitely surpass him at work. I maintain my composure by mentally charging Kajiyama with every new harassment crime I can think of. Well, all jokes aside, I felt I had to keep an eye on him to make sure he didn't go too far with Kijima. That Friday night, after the sales department drinking party, I was walking home alone. At the party, a drunk Kajiyama started talking about Kijima, who wasn't even there, unsettling everyone. I'm sure you can imagine. That guy, if he doesn't learn some self-control soon, he's gonna be in some real trouble. Whenever he gets even close to crossing the line, the sales manager and I have to sternly warn him. Ironically, he's good at staying in the gray zone. He knows exactly how far he can go without Kijima herself suing him for sexual harassment. In other words, because she just deflects his advances with an expressionless face, he's been able to get away with it. Still, I can't let Kijima suffer in silence. I should make some time to talk to her about this later. It was while I was thinking about such things as I neared a park that it happened. Huh? That person. What are they doing crouched down over there? Are they not feeling well? If so, I should help. I slowly approached her. Excuse me? Are you okay?
Here. Meow.
The woman was cooing at a stray cat that lived in the park, her face completely melted with affection. Strangely enough, that woman looks exactly like our cool Madonna, Suzuka Kijima. I must be more drunk than I thought. The gap was so huge my brain couldn't process it without blaming the alcohol. I was about to turn and leave, convinced it was someone else, but...
Huh?
Fancy seeing you here, Kijima. The woman who looked so much like Kijima. No, it was Kijima herself, who had noticed my presence. She looked like her mind had gone completely blank. She probably never expected me to see her like this. Yeah, I never intended to see her like this either. I hesitated for 5 seconds, wondering what to say. I decided it was best to just leave quickly, but...
It's not me. I'm a servant of Lord Nuko and his excrement.
Whoa, hey, why are you burning yourself? Before my eyes, she moved with lightning speed, creating distance from me and burying herself, or rather, being buried in the park sandbox.
It's instinct. Cats have an instinct to scratch sand and bury things.
You're talking about when they use the litter box, right? Besides, hey, cat, stop that! Somehow, I managed to convince Kojima that she was, in fact, a human. She seemed to have come back to her senses, so we bought drinks from a vending machine in the park and sat down together on a bench. Thanks for the water, Kojima. I should pay you back.
No, please take it. I don't intend to negotiate with just water, but it's a gesture of my feelings.
Negotiate? I don't really get it, but if you insist, I'll greatly accept. I'd sobered up quite a bit, but the alcohol was still in my system. Water was the most welcome thing right now. While I drank my water, Kojima sat in awkward silence, stroking the cat. Kojima, do you like cats?
I suppose so. I devote a lot of my resources to cats. My older sister originally liked them, and she influenced me. She's the only one who knows I become a completely different person when it comes to cats.
I see. You seem to really adore this little one. It seems very attached to you, too. The cat turned its head toward me in response to my voice. I resisted the urge to pet it and gently offered my finger. The cat then came closer and sniffed the tip of my finger. I smiled, relieved. Nice to meet you, little kitty. This is a unique form of cat communication, a type of greeting. Instead of forcing physical contact from the start, you wait for the cat to come and sniff your finger. It also sends them the message that you're safe to be around.
Section Chief Morikawa, are you a cat lover?
Yeah, we used to have a cat at my parents' house a long time ago, so I do like cats.
Really? The kitty's name. Oh, this one is Lord Nuko. I named him.
I see. How simple, and very much like you, Kojima. The moment she was convinced I was a fellow cat lover, her eyes started to sparkle, even though her expression didn't change, and she became very engaged. Haha, so your name is Nuko, huh? You're lucky to be so loved.
That's incorrect. It's Lord Nuko. The Lord is part of his official name. Meow.
My apologies. I couldn't help but chuckle at the adorable scolding from the human and the cat. How cute. You're lucky to have met such a good person, Lord Nuko. When I said that, Kojima seemed to snap back to reality, let out a ha, and put Lord Nuko down, turning her face away.
This is weird, isn't it? Me being such a crazy cat person.
I almost burst out laughing again at her choice of words, crazy cat person. But more than that, I was captivated by her pouting face, her cheeks tinged with pink. She can make a face like that too.
This is embarrassing, so could you please keep it to yourself? No one knows that I'm a crazy cat person. Well, what?
Sorry, it's just hearing the phrase crazy cat person come out of your mouth was too funny. I wasn't gonna tell anyone anyway. This is your private life after all. But, how about we become crazy cat person buddies from today? If anything's bothering you, you can talk to me about it.
Huh. Yes, I understand, crazy cat section chief.
And so, from that day on, my daily life changed just a little. No, it changed quite noticeably.
Suzuka? How about we have lunch together today?
Section Chief Morikawa, let's go to lunch.
Oh, yeah, sure. First of all, Kojima started inviting me to lunch. The Monday after that day, I was so surprised the first time she asked, and it seemed Kajiyama was too.
You haven't told anyone my secret, have you?
You don't have to worry so much. I haven't told a soul about that night.
I see. That's good then.
We sometimes go to a stylish cafe near the office for lunch, but today we're eating in the company cafeteria. She says the reason she invites me to lunch is to make sure I haven't spilled her secret. But as we've had lunch more and more, that crucial check-in has become a mere formality, over in a flash. Speaking of which, how has Suzu been lately? You said you were taking him to the vet, right?
Yes, the test results came back normal, and he's doing well.
We're talking about Suzu, her beloved male cat who lives with her. Our conversations are now mostly about cats. She was worried because Suzu, who she's lived with for 3 years, had developed cystitis. Incidentally, small stones can form in the bladder or urethra, and if they cause a complete blockage, it can be fatal within days, so it's something to be careful about. That's good to hear. I've heard it can recur often, so you'll have to be careful.
Yes, thank you for all your advice, Section Chief Morikawa.
When she talks about cats, her expression softens just a little bit. And lately, she's even told me that she enjoys her work. It seems like a positive change, and I'm happy for her too. But that means there's one poor soul left out.
Suzu? Didn't Morikawa just say Suzu? Calling Suzuka Suzu? Ugh! They seem closer than I am with her.
Yes, it's Ryuki Kajiyama, who's completely misunderstood the situation and has turned as white as a ghost.
I've asked her out so many times and been rejected, so why only him?
He turned all white. He's so handsome yet so pathetic.
He's a real pain in our department, isn't he? Compared to him, Section Chief Morikawa is such a gentleman. The other day...
A month passed, and one day in December. On this day, Kojima and I were playing with Lord Nuko on our way home from work. Hey, Kojima.
What is it?
It's about Kajiyama. What do you think of him? My asking this question is definitely not for his sake. I thought that if she was worried about him, I could listen to her troubles, but...
Why would you ask me something like that?
Whoa, what a look of disgust. Seeing the incredibly disgusted look on her usually expressionless face, I couldn't help but give a wry smile. To make Kojima make a face like that, he must be really disliked. Well, it's not surprising given how persistent he was.
Section Chief Kajiyama came to invite me to a drinking party again this morning. A year-end party this time, he said.
Yeah, it's about that time of year, isn't it? It must be a pain to turn him down every time, right? Actually, the reason I never went to drinking parties before wasn't so much about separating work and private life. It was because my beloved cat Suzu was waiting at home, and because I'm socially awkward and didn't have any close friends here.
No, I've decided to attend this time. My seniors also really encouraged me to come.
Really? That's great. I think everyone will be happy.
More than anything, I heard you would be there, Section Chief Morikawa, so I thought it would be alright for me to go.
As Kojima looked at me, slightly embarrassed, I couldn't help but feel my face flush. And so, the day of the sales department's year-end party arrived.
Finally, Suzuka accepted my invitation. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, isn't it? She's usually so cool and expressionless, but seeing Suzuka with her cheeks flushed from alcohol, she'll definitely be the cutest thing ever. And if I smartly take care of a drunk Suzuka, she's sure to realize my charm. At this point, I'll use the power of alcohol or whatever it takes.
And so, Kajiyama's lecherous thoughts ran wild. He was like a monkey driven by pure instinct, wearing the skin of a handsome man.
Ah, Suzuka, good evening. Here, you sit next to me.
No. I'll be sitting next to Section Chief Morikawa.
Ah.
As we entered the restaurant, Kajima sat down next to me without a moment's hesitation. Hey, Kajiyama, just because Kajima is here today, don't go too crazy, okay?
I don't need you to tell me that. So, Suzuka, what would you like to drink?
I'll have an oolong tea.
Eh? Suzuka, you're not drinking? They have a great selection of drinks that girls like here.
It's painfully obvious he was hoping she would drink. I watched him with a wary eye. Hey, Kajiyama, don't do something stupid like trying to force her to drink. Kajiyama is the organizer of this year-end party. Whenever he's the organizer, he always chooses a stylish izakaya that seems popular with women.
Why? Even though Suzuka finally came to the drinking party, nothing is going the way I want. She's only talking to Morikawa. Damn you, Morikawa, you're always in my way.
By the way, is Suzu okay?
Yes. My sister is at home today, so he's fine.
Kajima had never attended drinking parties before because her beloved cat was waiting for her at home. Because we were talking about cats, I lowered my voice to check, but it seems he, who was only watching us, heard me.
That's right, Suzuka. I'm worried about you, you know.
Worried? Why is that?
Though her voice was firmer than when she spoke to me, Kajiyama was still a senior colleague to her. When she responded properly, Kajiyama, thinking he had her, continued.
Beautiful people like me and you, Suzuka, are easily targets of jealousy and envy, right? Morikawa, see? He apparently hasn't had a girlfriend for a long time. That's why he has it out for a popular guy like me.
Huh? I've never thought anything like that.
You don't have to act tough just because you're in front of your junior. You've always been hard on me, haven't you? Suzuka, this is the kind of guy Morikawa is. So you too.
Even if he's just trying to get Kajima's attention, this is just a false accusation. I don't want to spoil the mood, but I can't stay silent after being told all this, just as I was about to open my mouth.
Section Chief Morikawa is not that kind of person.
It was Kajima who shot back before I could. Her voice was tinged with anger.
I know that Section Chief Morikawa was concerned about me, keeping a close eye on your every move and every word, Section Chief Kajiyama. It wasn't out of jealousy, but because you were persistently hitting on me. I was able to ignore it, so I wasn't that bothered, but...
So she did find Kajiyama's advances annoying, but she didn't think of it as harassment.
Don't be like that. You're just acting embarrassed because everyone's here, but you really didn't dislike it, did you?
I did dislike it. So much that I developed a technique to let my mind wander. While you were talking, I was calming my mind by sniffing in my head a cat.
A cat?
I had no idea Kajima was resorting to such measures, but I also thought it was very her. But I'm the only one who knows she loves cats. Unable to accept it, Kajiyama glared at me.
Then what about you?
Huh? What about me?
Flirting with your junior and calling her Suzu so familiarly. Isn't that harassment?
Our colleague sitting next to us started to murmur, but Kajima and I just looked at each other, stunned. I mean, what can you do? The Suzu I'm talking about is her beloved cat. This is ridiculous. Whether she and I have some kind of relationship is none of your business, is it?
What?
I deliberately chose not to clear up the misunderstanding and retorted. It was just a pretext that she had asked me to keep it a secret. This was a check. Besides, you call her Suzuka-chan, don't you? Did you get her permission for that? Don't be so jealous just because I seem closer to her.
Section Chief Kajiyama. I'm on Section Chief Morikawa on Kijima's side.
That's right. While you were making pointless advances on Kijima, Section Chief Morikawa was concerned about her. Huh? We've misunderstood Kijima for so long. We thought you just didn't want to associate with us. But Section Chief Morikawa noticed that and told us.
Kajima just has a little trouble with communication, that's all. So, as her senior colleagues, I want you to talk to her and listen to what she has to say from time to time. Yes, on the day I learned Kajima's secret, I found out that she was self-conscious about her lack of communication skills. But seeing her talk so happily about cats, I realized she was underestimating herself. From then on, I have been subtly telling my colleagues in the sales department to be friendly with her.
So that's why everyone has been talking to me more lately. Yeah, and more than anything, we wanted to get to know you better, Kijima. Ah, thank you. I'm so happy.
Kijima was known as the cool, mysterious, and expressionless Madonna. Her colleagues were also unsure how to approach her.
So, Section Chief Kajiyama, Section Chief Morikawa is not such a bad person.
After that, Kajiyama was met with a chorus of boos and criticism from his juniors, leaving him utterly dejected. Well, after that year-end party, the year came to a close in a flash, and as the new year began...
What?
Kajiyama trembled as he looked at my notice of appointment. That's right, starting this fiscal year, I've been promoted to Sales Section Chief, assistant to the manager.
Congratulations, Section Chief Morikawa.
It feels a bit ticklish to get used to it. Thank you, everyone. Everyone in the sales department is congratulating me on my promotion, but only Kajiyama seems unconvinced.
Manager, my numbers for last year should have been better than his. Why him?
Kajiyama, to be in a management position in the sales department, just getting the numbers isn't enough. What's essential for our sales department is not individual skill, but teamwork. Someone who has the trust of the junior staff and can improve the atmosphere within the company. I believe that a person who can move those around them is worthy of a management position. When you look back on yourself last year, what do you think? I think Morikawa's promotion is well-deserved.
He once told me to just focus on my work and support him. Perhaps he remembers that himself, because now that this is the actual result, he seems to feel both awkward and displeased.
I'm ranked below that guy? And Suzuka is still so attached to him.
As Kajiyama, finished with work, muttered such complaints while approaching the company entrance.
Huh? Is that...
Is it okay if I come over to your house today?
Yeah, of course. It was me and Kojima there, and once again, he overheard a conversation that he couldn't just let slide.
House, you say?
Perhaps he was frustrated about me being promoted first, and about Kojima being so fond of me, and it made him snap. The next moment...
Suzu!
That's...
In an instant, Kojima was cornered by a rushing Kajiyama, and with the same momentum, she was pushed against a nearby wall. In other words, a wall slam.
What is it, Section Chief Kajiyama? Please stop! And that name you just called me.
What do you mean going to his house? Is this man blackmailing you or something? That's why he calls you Suzu. Wake up! Come on, no matter how you look at it, I'm better than Morikawa!
Hey, Kajiyama! Enough is...
Hey now, why are you wall slamming another girl?
A woman who said that peeled Kajiyama off of Kojima. She was a stunning beauty who looked great in a miniskirt suit and stiletto heels.
Wait, who are you?
Oh, how awful! Have you already forgotten the passionate night we spent together yesterday? You're a terrible person! I'll step on you as much as you want today, too, if it'll make you happy.
Stop! No! What kind of nonsense are you talking about?
Kajiyama's preferences were loudly exposed. His voice was loud enough for everyone in the entrance hall to hear. Noticing the hushed whispers and looks of disgust, Kajiyama, unable to silence her, grabbed the woman's hand and quickly left the company. Are you okay, Kojima? I'm sorry, it happened so suddenly I couldn't stop it right away.
No, I'm fine. But this time I can't just ignore it. It felt like sexual harassment.
In that moment, Kajiyama, who had been teetering on the edge of the gray area, turned completely black. Of course, a wall slam isn't something that's permissible just because you're handsome. Whether you're handsome or not, if a woman receives such an action from a man she's not interested in, it's not surprising for her to feel fear. It's okay. If you report it to the company, I'll support you properly.
No, I can't trouble you, Section Chief Morikawa.
Don't be a stranger. We made a promise, didn't we? That crazy cat person buddies would consult each other if they were in trouble. Kojima's eyes widened at my words. Besides, I was always wary of Kajiyama. I hadn't been properly taking notes of his gray area actions. I had intended it as evidence, but when she asked, "Is that because you were jealous?" I had no choice but to admit it to myself. And Kajiyama and the woman who had left the company and come a little way off.
I seem to have forgotten a beautiful woman like you, but who are you? I have no memory of this woman at all, but she's quite a beauty, so maybe I'll have some fun with her.
I see. That's a shame.
The beautiful woman, her stiletto heels clicking, approached Kajiyama with a seductive gaze, and...
Gah!
She kicked him in the groin with her pointed high heel. It was such a splendid groin kick that all the male passersby winced in unison.
What the hell did you do to my little sister, you bastard? As if I'd know you.
Yes, she was none other than Kajima's older sister. She works for one of her business partners and happened to be here for a business meeting today.
Hey, you. Are you perhaps doing things like that to my cute Suzuka on a daily basis? I won't forgive you.
I'm sorry. I was...
And so, Ryuki Kajiyama. Afterwards, he was, of course, sued by Kajima for sexual harassment. The numerous gray area actions of Kajiyama that I had recorded in case they were ever needed. And with the testimony of many witnesses, the harassment was officially recognized.
Damn it! To think that I, the handsome one, will be sued for sexual harassment!
Being handsome doesn't mean you can get away with anything. In the end, he was just a man who couldn't win the affection of the woman he liked. The moment Kajiyama's actions went from gray to black, it was already game over.
My sister talking to our company president helped things get resolved more smoothly than I expected. Aww, anything for my cute Suzuka is a piece of cake.
Furthermore, Kajima's older sister is good friends with her company president. Her contribution was significant. She had never even met Kajiyama, let alone known of his existence until that day. But the lies she told to protect her sister about Kajiyama's preferences spread throughout the company, and unable to recover from the shock of his damaged image, he resigned voluntarily before he could be demoted and transferred. And on the night of that commotion, Kajima, who came to my house, was...
Lord Nuko, you're so lucky to be able to live with someone as wonderful as Section Chief Morikawa.
She was fawning over Lord Nuko, who had come to live at my house, showing the same doting side I had witnessed that night. By the way, it all started when Lord Nuko got sick just as the cold season began. As fellow crazy cat people, we couldn't just leave a sick Lord Nuko out in the cold after all.
I like that kind part of you. You didn't judge me even after seeing me like that, and you kept my secret until the end.
That's because, at some point, I started to feel like I didn't want anyone else to see you talking about cats. While I was encouraging my colleagues to be friends with her, I had also developed this possessive feeling. Love is truly a troublesome thing. My feelings were so divided, it felt like they were being torn apart.
So on the day of that year-end party, you kept quiet about the fact that Suzu was the cat and not me?
You figured it out? Kajiyama ended up disappearing from our lives while still under that misunderstanding, but I don't really care anymore, because I don't want to tell, you know? Both Suzus are cute after all. Yes, I've started dating Kajima, or rather Suzuka, and sometimes I call her Suzu, just to enjoy her reaction. Peeking behind her expressionless facade, I came to know what a charming person she is. The sides of her that only I know. The more of them there are, the more I feel I can't escape from her. She taught me once again that there's more to a person than meets the eye.
Hello, Brittany here. Ah, yes. The perfect cat brings everyone together. Meow. I hope you enjoyed this episode, meow, and I'll see you next time. Meow, meow.